palm reading of a person who is in the field of law, and we would be reading his hands. His age is approximately 41. That's his approximate age, and he wanted to know about the money triangle that normally people want to know about in their hand. This is the first question. Second is regarding the property, and the third is regarding how his life is going to be in the future and his family life and all. So I'll try to answer all of these questions in this particular video. Before I start, I would request you to press the bell icon on YouTube and don't miss another update. You can call me or you can email me for a paid palmistry reading. And now we straight away head to this particular video. So the first thing that we see out here is that the person, we're going to be looking at the right hand first, and we will be looking at the career point of view, the first part. And for career point of view, we have to look under the finger of sun. This is the area we will be concentrating on. It's not only one line that gives success or failure. It is basically made up of multiple areas that combine together to bring success or failure. So if a person has got a strong kind of a sunlight that you see out here, and that too in the formation of a V-like formation, it is indicative of that his career is going to take a steep upturn. And when it's going to take a upturn, this is basically the heart line. And whenever the sun line is very good, just above the heart line and between the fingers, this is when basically the person's career takes a upswing. So this is the first thing. I would just tweak the image a little bit so that it darkens a little bit, so that you understand what I'm trying to convey to you, and it's represented in a good way on the hand. So I'm just tweaking the hand image once again. Let's do this. So a little bit darker. I've tried to explain. Probably the hand image the person sent is not so good. That's the reason why I had to tweak the hand image a little bit. So if we look at what particular age he is right now, so the on the sun line, so this is basically the sun line that I'm drawing. This is the sun line, and you would notice that in the initial phase, from early period till the age of 53, the line is not so deep and clear as it is during and after the age of 53. This is when the line becomes much more prominent. So this is basically the main sun line. And you would notice one more thing, that is, if we zoom in out here, so the intersection of the sun line and the headline, this is the headline, the age is 35. So on the sun line the age is 35. Beyond the headline, the sunlight kind of breaks, and there's an end out here also, and a new one basically develops out here. These two new ones develop, and as they cross the heart line, this is basically the heart line. This is the age 35. The intersection of the sun line and the heart line is age 53. Beyond that, the line is much better. So I can say with certainty that things are going to be extremely good, very good in this particular person's life. It's just that during this particular period, the line is not so deep and clear. So the problem lies in that the person is doubting his work. Whatever work he has, there are few doubts, and because of doubts, the amount of success the person can get, probably that is not coming to this particular person. So this is just one line that we were talking about regarding the the sun line, but sun line in itself is not everything. Although the quality of the sun line is excellent, so the chances is that even during this particular period, the person is going to be successful. Now we look at the second aspect. The second aspect, and specifically for lawyers, this area is basically the area of Mercury, and Mercury area represents very good communication, very good technical skills, very good analytical skills. These skills are extremely good in this particular person's hand. So if a person has got perpendicular lines out here, these are perpendicular lines that you see out here, this is indicative of that the person is likely to have very good set of skill, very good set of communication skills, very good set of analytical skills. See, these analytical, these calculation, these communication can be used in almost all aspects of your life, not necessarily only when a person is a lawyer. This could also represent good in business, good in statistics, good in economics, good in medical science, good as a very good doctor, a very good surgeon. So good lines under the mount of Mercury represents that the person is sharpening their skills on the daily basis. Daily basis is not like when the person is something like 25 years old and then the person is starting to sharpen their skills. The sharpening of the skills happen on a day and each day basis. It's not like that you just sharpen it once and then you forget about it. It's not like that. It's on a daily basis the person is sharpening, and that is the reason why the person is going to be more successful. So a combination of a good sun line and a good technical skills line gives success. One more thing I would like to add, that some people have got crisscrossing lines over it. We do not see these crisscrossing lines over it. So if there were crisscrossing lines, it would mean miscommunication and miscalculation. So people who miscommunicate and miscalculate it, the chances for their success are low. So, but out here, these are independent, strong lines. It's not necessarily that these lines should be there, even if you don't have even a single line. Provided you don't have even a single line, even then it is good. But if you have a line out here, it should be deep and clear. Some people have got extremely thin kind of lines. Those are broken kind of, those are basically bad kind of lines. They would not give any kind of result. So deep, clear, singular, that's what gives you success. Now what we also see, so I've shown you that changeover is likely on the line of sun. So somewhere at the age of 44, these changes are going to take place. So this is one part. The other part is regarding his, he wanted to know regarding property. So you would notice that there are few squares that we see on this money line. This is basically the money line. There's this money line coming here, reaching the line of head, it kind of vanishes. So some major changes takes place. There's an inward kind of a line, so pointing towards Mars. This could be losses before, but this is all he has already crossed it. The age is his age is approximately 41. So but just for your reference sake, people who want to learn palmistry, I'm telling to them that this particular age, the person could have few financial loss, and the age could be around the age of 33 or so. There are also squares that we see. So this is preservation against loss, or it could also mean building a property, land, or something like this. So having squares on the person's money line indicates chances of property. So this is also represented, and it's going to be before the age of 44 that it is likely to happen. It might have already happened, I feel, because the square is also present in the past, these squares. So there could be a possibility that he already has it, but there could be another possibility as well, even now. The line of money is quite stable, and it touches the heart line, and a stable heart line, a stable money line Straight line indicates stability in one's personal life as well. The chances are there. So this is what it is indicative. So new lines basically develop somewhere around at the age of, new money line develops somewhere around the age of 44. Then this progresses, and then the original line is ending, but this one is basically becoming more prominent and reaching the mount of Saturn. So, and there are few parallel lines as well. So these are kind of financial support or some kind of a parallel kind of income that is going to develop. Apart from this, another good aspect is that backward lines pointing towards the mount of Jupiter. See, Jupiter is a big planet. Big planet in a human's life basically mean growth, expansion in one's life. This is what is represented by these upward lines from the lifeline pointing towards the mount of Jupiter. That means your life or your mind is getting guided by Jupiter, and Jupiter basically what it does is it makes a person's mind expansionist, growth oriented kind. So this is a good indication. The people who reach up to high position have such a line, and people who reach up to high position in the government, they have such kind of a line. The heart line is also ending on the mount of Saturn. This is good indication regarding money, because this is the area of money management, responsibility, wisdom. So such a person has all these qualities. As far as the money triangle goes, this is the line of Mercury, this is the line of money, and this is the line of head. A combination of these three lines makes a money triangle. And it's not that these benefits are going to come at a later stage. The starting period of the money triangle, and this is all happening before the age of 35. So the starting period could be around the age of 27 or so, that things could have been extremely good for him. Money wise also, it could have been extremely good for him. So I don't think that that in the past things have been bad. Even in the past things have been things could have been good, and again in the future as well things are going to be good. So this is what is shown by the money triangle. See, try to understand what money triangle is. There's a mystery that people think that if they have a money triangle, everything is going to be perfect and it is the best sign, and that's what these people think. But I reason out, even if you have a single line out here, this is the Mercury line, this is good enough, because what you need for success is skill. You can have a long line, or you can just have a small line out here, and it would be of equal importance. Do not think that a small line would give lesser result. You just need to have a good planet. Good planet means less lines over it, and the lines that are there should be prominent. That's what basically brings more success. Towards a later stage in his life, you would notice few downward lines. This is indicative of a little bit of money going out from his hand, few losses, loss of health or loss of wealth, but this is of a very, very small nature, because the person has got a very good sun line. So this is all happening after the age of 53. So the person need not worry, because a person has got strong Mercury line and a strong sun line, which automatically means that his later period of his life is going to be the most prime period. Even if there are few losses, it doesn't matter much. So I've tried to answer all his questions in this this short video out here, and hope you like this particular video. If you like this particular video, do click on the like button. I'll just take a look at the other hand image as well. This is the left hand. You notice again these backward lines. One of the very good indications to have for success. Strong sun line, again a very good indication, and that too with a V or Y like formation. Reasonably strong Mercury line, even these are good. Headline moving a little bit upward, swinging upward towards the mount of Mercury, again a good indication. So most of the indications that we see out here are reasonably good, and the person need not worry. It's going to be a good, beautiful life for him. And Before I end this particular video, I thank you for watching this video. I would request you to like, if you like the video, click on the like button and do subscribe to my channel and give your precious comments. And your comments are going to be really valuable because I can improve upon my videos even further if you give very critical kind of detailed kind of comments that would help me to make even better videos. Before I end this particular video, I would tell you that the importance of money line is just limited. It's just 15%. There are also other aspects of your palm. It could be your mercury line or your sun line or the structure of your hand or the feel of your hand. There could be thousands of other things that are there that bring success. So combination of many good things provides you success. It's not just having a money triangle that you would be having money. Use common sense. Common sense says a person who has good set of skills, good communication, the chances increases, and the chance is not something like 50-50. It's like nearly 90%. 90%. If your communication is good, the chances are bright. So so that's the reason why I give lesser importance to the money line. A saint once said to me, you do not need to go to an astrologer or a palmist to know about your future because you already know your future. Present is the result of past. How will be my future? Future depends upon what you are doing in the present. What are we? We are the product of our thoughts. So the thoughts that come to our mind are really important. Keep the negative thoughts, keep the depression away, keep good company, because good company is going to take you in the right direction. Bad company is going to take you in the wrong direction. Even if your hand shows few negative things, it doesn't matter much, provided you are in right company. Right company, what it does is that it kind of reduces all your negative aspects and brings the positive aspects in your life. That's it for this particular video. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye. Take care.